I had uncles that were in the Southeast.
You're not supposed to be on that side.
No to hate, no to fear. No to hate, no to fear. No to hate, no to fear. Go home. 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 Go home.
Racist! Racist! Go home! Racist! 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 Go home! 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 Racist!
I love when women getting up in your face.
Go home!
Yes.
Go home!
Racist.
Go home!
Racist. Go home. That lady is
Refugees have human rights. Fight, fight, fight.
Refugees have human rights. Fight, fight, fight. Refugees have human rights. Fight, fight, fight.
Refugees have human rights. Fight, fight, fight. Refugees have human rights. Fight, fight, fight. Refugees have human rights. Fight, fight, fight. Refugees have human rights. Fight, fight, fight. Refugees have human rights. Refugees have human rights. Fight, fight, fight. 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 Refugees have human rights. No Trump! No KKK! No fascist USA! 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 No Trump! No KKK, no fascist USA. No Trump. 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 No KKK, no fascist USA. No KKK, no fascist USA.
You don't like the middle class. Trump.
KKK, no fascist USA.
Trump. And ass. You don't like the middle class.
Say her name. Say her name. Say her name. Say her name. Corin Gates. 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 No Trump. No Clinton. No Wall Street. No Trump. No Clinton. No Wall Street. No Trump. No Clinton. No Wall Street. No Trump. No Clinton. No Trump. No Clinton. No Trump. No Clinton. No Wall Street. No Trump. No Clinton. No war. No Trump. No Clinton. No war. No Trump. No Clinton. No war. No Trump. No Clinton. No deportation, no Trump, no Clinton. No deportation, no Trump, no Clinton. No deportation, no Trump, no Clinton.
No deportation.
No Trump, no Clinton.
No deportation.
No Trump, no Clinton.
No deportation.
No Trump.
Trump University. Guys always say con artists. Always conning all countries.
Stein. It's not British. 9/11 was an inside job. Both parties are in on it. To think otherwise is to think foolishly.
Why are you supporting one of the two parties?
Because I wear this doesn't mean I support Trump. Because I wear this T-shirt doesn't mean I support Trump. Why do you assume that because I wear this T-shirt it means that I support Trump?
Then you could be a Johnson
I
supporter.
could. I could be a Gary Johnson supporter, a Jill Stein supporter. I could be a myself supporter.
Because number one, those guys are probably liberal, and I believe, judging by what you're saying here, that you're a right-wing nutbag.
No, actually, all my life I've participated on the left wing.
I suppose you voted for Lyndon LaRouche when he was left.
No, I didn't. No, back in the early
Oh, you
70s,
liked him when he was
I ran the Jane Fonda, Tom Hayden Indochina Peace Campaign group in Ypsilanti for 2 years. Okay, I was involved in anti-war. I was arrested during the Vietnam War era twice, protesting the war. Okay.
I was never arrested, but I was tear gassed for protesting. I was in on that demonstration that DVAW did.
68, I went to D.C. I was tear gassed. 9/11 was an inside job. Bush, Cheney, Israel, Saudi Arabia did 9/11. Google the 5 dancing Israelis. What really happened?
Sorry.
On 9/11, police in New York and New Jersey arrested men from Israel in vans and trucks that were loaded with dynamite. If you do a Google search, the 9/11 truck bombs, again, I don't mean to offend you, brother. Do a Google search.
It's
The 9/11 truck
It's
bombs.
offensive. You said all Jews should be deported.
No,
Yes,
no.
yes, you said that. You said
Let me clarify.
Yeah.
Let me clarify. Let me clarify. Before 9/11 and shortly afterwards, the U.S. government rounded up 200 Israeli so-called art students. They were involved in the biggest espionage operation ever found, engaged against our government. Now, they were quietly deported in the chaos of 9/11. These Israeli art students were showing up at the homes of DEA agents, U.S. Department of
No,
do a Google search, okay?
Everybody can have a lunatic conspiracy theory. You're more than willing to have your First Amendment right to be an ass.
I'm talking facts. I'm not talking conspiracy.
Yes,
you tried to imply that anybody who believes in conspiracy theories are non-factual.
No, I'm saying the anti-Semitic conspiracy theory is bullshit.
You know what? First of all,
I think it was Washington who said, if it's on the internet, it must be true.
in 2012, the dual U.S.-Israeli geneticist Aaron Elhak out of John Hopkins.
That's not a Jewish name.
John Hopkins.
I'm a Jew.
Hey, you know what? So that's fine. You know what? This guy identifies himself as a Jew. Okay, I'm just telling you.
not a
Do you think she should leave?
He did. No.
You said earlier that all
No,
Jews should
no.
leave.
I retract my statement.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Okay, hold on. In his study, he did a DNA study of the Jew genome.
That's a proven fact.
He discovered
That's a fact.
The Jew genome.
the Jew
His
genome
mind is a fact.
proves that almost all Jews
a race.
are Khazar, Ashkenazi. What Jews are what?
It's not a race.
It's not a race.
I understand. It's a religion. I
Where did the
understand that.
genome come? Was it like
How do they
a
have
religiously?
No, hold on. How do they have DNA? All people have DNA.
Have Jewish DNA.
Are you the Jews? Oh, the Jews claim to be Semites. Okay, they claim to be of Semitic origin. So if that's true,
Everybody's
hold on,
from
hold on.
Semitic
I understand that. I understand that. Hold that. In order to prove that you're of Semitic origin, your DNA needs to be investigated. Okay, tested, confirmed. Aaron Elhack, he self-identifies as a dual U.S.-Israeli citizen. He's proven this. He was a geneticist out of John
Do you know how
Hopkins.
mitochondrial DNA works? I'm just asking. Do you know how mitochondrial DNA works?
Hold on.
I want you to explain the process to see if you even know.
I'm telling you what his finding.
I can't. It's
You know what?
crazy.
You're an idiot.
What?
You're mocking me. You're mocking me.
Because you're a
You're
fucking
mocking me. No, I'm not.
anti-Semite.
You're not a Semite.
Get the fuck out of here.
Really?
Yeah, you fucking anti-Semite.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah, Britt. I have the right to talk to you. I'm gonna call you a piece of shit.
You don't have the right to tell me to leave.
I have the right to tell you.
That's
I
right.
think you're a fucking anti-Semite piece of shit.
I think you're an anti-Semite piece of shit. Prove that.
Okay,
Prove that I'm an anti-Semite.
You just said all Jews should be fucking deported, you idiot.
I support the Palestinian people. Are the Palestinian people
That's
Semitic?
fine. That's fine. You can support them.
No, no. Trump.
Oh, he's the one telling us all Jews. The meeting's Jewish, so he's the offensive.
I don't. No. I'm just doing that to mock Joe.
I'm Jewish.
And you know,
I'm Jewish.
It's nothing you're going to be able to.
He wants
You
us
know
all
what
to
I'm
vote.
saying? You know what I'm saying? It's just nothing you're going to be able to. And it's just. I just asked them like, what are they going to do when Trump loses?
The Jewish people who identify as being
Well, no,
Semitic
this
are in
gentleman said
fact
he
not
was going to move to
Semitic.
Russia.
They're Khazar,
I mean, if he wins, he don't have
Ashkenazi,
to move
Eastern
to Russia.
European. That's all I'm saying. Then when people criticize, the thing about the Jews is that if you ever question or criticize anything that a Jew does, you're immediately accused of being an anti-Semite. That's bullshit.
You're judging
That's
him
bullshit.
for
Okay?
being a
When
Jew.
I call Hillary
You're an
Clinton a war
anti-Semitic.
criminal, the people go, Larry, you're an anti-Methodist. When I call Hillary Clinton a war criminal, people go, you're an anti-military industrial complex hater. Okay? But if you question or criticize anything that a Jew does, you're immediately labeled an anti-Semite. And that's got to stop.
No, you're
That's
only
got to
called
stop.
that if you criticize them for being a Jew.
So how do anyone know what to call you? I don't know who you are.
Yeah, he starts calling me.
So
You're an anti-Semite.
So do you think
Hillary Clinton is a war criminal? Does that make me an anti-Methodite?
It's not pictures.
It doesn't matter. You
It's a
can.
live protest.
It doesn't matter. It's a protest.
So if you know,
You're on public street, man. You're on a public street. You're on a protest.
All right.
So
Do we all agree on the First Amendment here?
I agree.
All right.
Wait, I have a question.
What's going on?
Where's my $35?
if you engage, no, I'm saying,
False advertising.
First of all, no.
if you engage,
Okay. I would never pay.
I would never tell you a
you want to call it?
Speaking of Jews, are you pro-Trump or anti-Trump? Can I ask you a question?
I don't have to state my opinion, anything.
Pro-Trump.
I don't have to state my opinion on anything. I'm just here documenting.
Do you think that Israel nuked
That's,
Tower?
you stay neutral. You stay neutral.
Really?
Why would I think I was master?
I didn't want to be punched in the face, but I'd like to have a few words. Sir, do you really think Israel nuked 9/11 in New York City?
Yeah, can I show you some pictures?
Yeah, show me some pictures.
Well, all I can say is,
80%.
all I can say is my friend.
All the buildings that came down World Trade Center is 42. 80% of their volume
was in the building.
was steel, and everything inside was pulverized and turned to dust.
Smaller buildings, but
Can the heat and the kerosene fire do that?
I'm not sure, but okay, yeah, go ahead.
There's something known, I'll show you pictures in a minute. There's something known as a toasted vehicle. Almost 1,400 cars, somewhere probably 6-7 blocks from the World Trade Center. They were injured. The front ends of the car returned to rest. The door handles were gone. The engines were melted vapors. There's a picture of a building in New York City. A lot of windows and marble facade. The building still stands. Almost all the windows have puncture holes. The marble facade is fake. Now, who owned and controlled the buildings in 9/11? Jewish nations. Larry Silverstein, Frank Rabo. 6 weeks prior to 9/11, the New York Port Authority turned over ownership from public to private hands. Okay? First, I'll show you this. Okay? These are pictures from 9/11. See that?
Yep.
All right. Now, here's a picture of a nuclear test. There's some similarity. Okay. All right. Can you hold this for me for a second? Here's it's an artillery nuclear weapon test. Here's New York City in 9/11.
Yeah,
This is a 20-ton steel tower that still stood after the South Tower exploded at about 10:04 a.m. Okay, shortly after 10 a.m. The South Tower, the tower starts to waver, turns to dust, and blows away. Did the Kerosene fire do that, sir?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Here's a picture of some of those vehicles I was talking to you about. Okay. People witnessing vehicles, just the front ends of the cars explode, turning into fire, but the gas tanks weren't involved. The marble facade was vaporized, all right? So, tell me, sir, now, afterwards, trucks were brought in for months and years after 9/11, hauling in dirt. They were dumping on the tile in the Trade Center basement, and millions of gallons of water were poured into it for months and years afterwards. That's exactly what they did on 9/11 at Chernobyl.
So why would Jews destroy their own buildings?
Because it's called a false flag attack. Israel has a plan called the Oded Binnen Plan, which calls for the creation of a greater Israel. And to do that, you have to take down all the neighboring Middle Eastern states, to balkanize them, to turn Syria, Iraq, Iran into 3 or 4 smaller states. So then those groups will, they have their traditional religious rivalries, Shia versus Sunni versus Kurds versus Christians. So they would fight amongst one another while Israel could expand. Israel has plans to expand to the brook of the Euphrates and the banks of the Nile River, taking over parts of present-day Lebanon, Jordan, Syria. Okay.
You're saying like the biblical borders.
Well, so-called biblical borders.
Okay. So why would destroying America help Israel with that plan?
Because that way you could use that as a false flag attack to pin the blame on the Muslims, so the U.S. military. Israel's strong enough where they can go in and inflict damage on infrastructure. Their Air Force can go in and bomb. They can go in and bomb different sites in Syria and stuff, but Israel's not strong enough.
They wanted America. They wanted to trick America. They were involved.
Oh, sure,
the president was involved.
Oh, sure. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt. Okay. All right. Now, here's the real smoking gun of 9/11. This is World Trade Center Building 6.
Okay.
The government would later claim that these 2 holes, it was an 8-story building with 2 sub-basement stories. It housed the U.S. Customs House, the Labor Department had an office there, Commerce Department, the Export-Import Control Bank had an office there, and they confirmed that this building exploded at 9:02. Right? Now, the government would later claim that the debris from the North Tower caused these holes. There's nothing in these holes. When you see this image on the internet, you see there's nothing in there. Let me show you real quick.
The doors of the church are now.
Let me spin.
Don't get dizzy and blow off the bridge.
Got my biker buddy over here.
But you're the wrong way. Can you just face the sun this way?
You got a model. You got a model for it.
Yeah, I got a model.
Yeah, you got a model.
Am I ripping the wrong way? Where's Denise at?
Yeah, you killing it.
Am I ripping the wrong way? Michelle, how am I doing?
How you doing it? Be
World star.
Hold on, man. Hold on. T. Bush gonna make me be there if she don't get this picture.
Oh, sure. Thank you. I put my arms out. Jermaine Harris. Jacob
Harris, H-A-R-R-I-S.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Disarm the police. No justice, no peace. Disarm the police. No Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA. No Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA. No Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA. Nazi scum off our streets. 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 Nazi scum. Nazi scum. Nazi scum. Nazi scum. Nazi scum. Nazi scum. Nazi scum! Nazi scum! Nazi scum! Nazi scum! Death to the Klan! 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 Death to the Klan!
You got that flag out.
Step back. Hands up.
Nazi scum off our streets! 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 Nazi scum off our streets!
What was he thinking?
Nazi scum off our streets! Nazi scum off our streets!
What was he thinking?
Off our streets! No Trump! No KKK! No fascist USA! No Trump! No KKK! No fascist USA! No Trump! No KKK! No fascist USA!
Hell, yo, he didn't do nothing. Hey, he didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing. It wasn't him. He didn't do nothing. It wasn't him. No. He didn't do nothing. No, he didn't do nothing. He's that Trump shirt. Hey, he can talk. He got a blue shirt on that says racist. It's not him. He has a blue shirt that says racist on it. Blue shirt with racist. Go back home, Donald Trump. 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 Go back home. Yeah. Go back home. All right, brother. Oh, we got the UAW. That's right. Union for life, baby. Union for life.
Slipping through the net. What are you going to do about it?
Crazy, right?
Did you see the cops detained?
Yeah, I got it on camera.
I didn't even do
I got it on camera.
Oh, you got it on camera?
Yeah, that was
No fear. Racists are not welcome here.
I'm so honored to meet you.
Racists are not welcome here. No fear. Racists are not welcome here.
Man, that was crazy. I don't know what he was thinking about with that flag. That was a bad move.
Looks like the guy you could have took off running.
Good. That was a bad idea for that flag. That was a bad idea.
some Confederate flag and some of those new guys.
Everyone must understand that everyone has a right to protest. You will not be allowed to attack somebody just because they have a different viewpoint than you do. Everyone has a right to protest. You will not antagonize anyone who doesn't have the same views that you have.
No Confederate flags! 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 No Confederate flags!
Thank you.
Yep. You think so? My hands are ready. Can I rip the other way?
We can hang it
Back up, we want freedom, freedom. All these racist ass cops, we don't need them, need them. Back up, we want freedom, freedom. All these racist ass cops, we don't need them, need them. Back up, we want freedom, freedom. All these racist ass cops, we don't need them, need them. Back up, we want freedom, freedom. All these racist ass cops, we don't need them, need them. Back up, we want freedom, freedom. All these racist ass cops, we don't need them. Teachers need a raise! 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 More water! More water!
Fight for 15! Fight for 15!
Press conference on that.
Right here. Perfect. Like on the sidewalk? We're going to point to. Right, and the answer helped me out too. Something I know what it was. We can't let this bigot get in office. We can't let this racist get in office. We cannot allow a person. We protest for that and take that flag. Bigotry doesn't care about.
We had them take that out of the Detroit Museum. That flag was illegal. They can't go halfway.
He walked up to somebody. He's been dying for like the last hour or so. And he just been taking out through his flag. I didn't know he had a flag.
Yeah, I didn't either.
He brought it out, find out, and tried to shove it in somebody's face, somebody that's not a supporter of Trump. So they tried to shove it in my man's mad.
This is a wall of peace. This is a wall of unity. This is a wall of justice, and we're not going to allow for it. So get ready for that press conference I told you.
So these are 4 people who just got thrown out of the speech, right?
We're going to give you the pointer when it comes. This is one here. This is one right here.
Hey, can we get your name? How do you spell it?
SARAHMESS.
And how old are you? And where are you from? Okay, and so how did you get in today?
I got in, I had a ticket from Michigan People's Bank. We went in together, and I got up to speak first, interrupted him, asked him about his comment about women being sexually harassed and how they're facing their job, and if he's going to
run from problems when he's president as well, and why he's victim blaming.
How do you respond?
He didn't. He definitely would have been briefed beforehand to remain silent and keep moving. But he was very irritated and so
And then what happens to you?
I was dragged out. I was standing on my chair. I got pulled off my chair and was taken out.
Are there others?
Yes. I heard
So were they
No. The booing was from everyone else. After I left, I heard booing for more people standing up and asking for questions.
So you stood up in the middle of the speech?
Stood up in my chair in the middle of his speech, asked him why he was victim blaming, why women should take responsibility for their own sexually harassment, and if he's going to run for problems as president as well. That's what
What had you been talking about?
He was on the brink of exposing his economic slip, which I didn't care about at the beginning if it does not include 50% of the population.
That's right. That's right. So this wasn't a question and answer period? Or
No, actually they forbade questions.
That's right. So you just stood up?
I just stood up and got on my chair and asked him a question that he needed to hear.
What was that question?
I asked him why he thought that women being sexually harassed in the workplace should find another job, and if he was going to run from his problems.
Trump hates weed.
No, he definitely did not give me an answer.
Free the weed!
I was pulled off my chair and dragged out of the ballroom.
Just that they did her that way. This goes to show you the nature of a guy who wants to be the president of the United States of America. How he treats Americans, how he treats babies, how he treats blacks, how he treats Hispanics, how he treats people who do not have employment. And to do that to this young lady and to the others that they're dragging out like we're common criminals, because remember, this is freedom of the press, freedom of religion. This guy acts like we cannot voice our opinion. We don't want him in office. For what he did to her, what he did to the other young ladies and the other young men, he needs to just get out of office altogether. Get away, go back home, Donald Trump. We don't need you.
Does not represent us.
He's not representing Americans. He's representing a communist kind of nation, not the United States of America. And then when he also talks against Muslims, then we have a problem with that too. You cannot make your picks and chooses and say you want to be the president over an all-white supremacist group, okay? He's hanging out with KKK, David Dukes and other folk. Oh, we're not going to tell the truth, are we? He's hanging out with all these kind of people. He's speaking up for these kind of people, but yet he lets his people that support him knock our women out, knock our men out, spit on them, call them names. That is not a president. That is a demon that's trying to get in office. That is a devil. That is a racist. He's got bigotry and misogynist. He is not the right person, and everybody that's watching should never vote for a man like this.
And it's
so moments ago we saw a man with a Confederate flag.
Yeah, and I'm going. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The Confederate people. They want this kind of man in office. We want to bring it back to the Ku Klux Klan kind of living. They want to bring it where women don't have rights anymore.
It's freedom of religion, not freedom of Christianity.
It sure is.
Right.
And he should never put a ban on it before he even got in office. He's showing you and me and us what kind of man he is. How can we vote for a man like this? How could you guys let a man like this get in office? He's terrible. We're going next week to Virginia to fight against a Confederate state. They got Confederate flags around. They do not like women. They do not like blacks. They tell pregnant women that they have to do what they say. They're against abortion, pregnancy, everything. So this guy is not a right guy representing America. He don't represent you. He don't represent me. He don't represent her. He doesn't represent anybody. You know who he represents? He represents the devil. He is the Antichrist trying to get in office. That's what this is. The Antichrist trying to control God's work. I'm with Defenders of Truth and Justice and D15 all over the world. I fight D15 in the union. And this guy does not, that's another thing he doesn't want. He doesn't want us to have a living wage. He's against fair work and fair and justice. He don't want him in office.
What do you have to say? Why did he kick you out?
Because we disrupted the speech. We have a message that hate doesn't have a place in Detroit. I don't think people with power should be able to go on hogging the stage. People without power should disrupt that and get their message out.
So come on, honey.
Yes.
Come on, yeah. How you doing?
How you doing?
You just got put out, right? Here's another one that just got put out. Tell them your name.
Emily Isley. So, hate has no place in Detroit. My name is Emily Isley, E-I-S-E-L-E. And we just think that when someone who has power that demeans women, has contempt for workers, has a stage, that we have an obligation to disrupt that.
They kicked him out inside.
Thank you. It was difficult. There are a lot of us disrupting inside, and we really want to get our message out. That we care, we don't want to race to the bottom. We believe that abusers and harassers should be held accountable, that women should not leave their jobs because they're being harassed. Mr. Trump doesn't have any real knowledge of the law and what is ethically due to women and workers in this country, and it would be a disaster if he was president.
Absolutely.
We
love you, Emily. We love you, Emily. We love you, Emily. Fine.
Hey, hey, ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho.
Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho.
Together, shut Trump down.
Come together, shut Trump down.
Every city, every town.
Come together, shut Trump down.
Every city, every town.
Come together, shut Trump down.
Every city, every town.
Come together, shut Trump down. Every city, every town. Come together, shut Trump down.
Money for Flynn, not for walls. Money for Flynn,
Not for walls.
money for Flynn,
Not for walls.
money for Flynn,
Not for walls.
money for Flynn, money for Flynn,
Not for walls.
money for Flynn,
Not for walls.
money for Flynn.
Not for walls.
America was never.
Thank you.